You wake up this morning worth $150 billion. Before you get out of bed, you already know one thing. This day is not yours. You just haven't figured out yet how little of it is. Let's find out. 5:47 a.m. The coins. You are Warren Buffett. You are shaving. While you shave, you call out a number to your wife in the other room. One of three options: $2.61, $2.95, or $3.17. She takes that exact amount in coins and places it in the little cup in the center console of your car. The number you said depends on how the market felt yesterday. If things were good, you said $3.17. If things were slow, maybe $2.95. If things were difficult, $2.61. 2 sausage patties put together with a Coke. You drive 5 minutes to McDonald's. You hand over the coins. You receive whatever breakfast the market earned you this morning. You are worth $150 billion. You have a lifetime gold card from McDonald's that lets you eat free at any location in Omaha for the rest of your life. You count out the coins anyway. You have done this for 50 years. You eat in the car. You drive to the same office you have worked in for 66 years. You park in the same spot. You walk upstairs. You sit down. The day has not started yet, and already, without knowing it, you have made the most important decision of your morning. 7:30 a.m. The brief. You are Elon Musk now. Your day starts differently. By 7:30, you have already been awake for 2 hours. Someone has reviewed the overnight emails, triaged the requests, pre-populated your 5-minute blocks. You review the schedule. You move things, cancel things, add things. The raw material of your day was assembled by other people before you touched it. Your schedule runs in 5-minute increments. Every block has a job. There is no unscheduled time. The meeting with the engineering team at Tesla, 5 minutes. The call with the Starlink operations team, 10 minutes. The decision on the Raptor engine component that has been escalating for 3 weeks, 7 minutes, halfway through the morning. This sounds like control. It is not control. It is the most efficient version of a day that was never fully yours. 9 a.m. The silence. You are Jeff Bezos now. You are in a meeting room. You are not speaking. The meeting started 8 minutes ago. Everyone received the memo before they arrived. They are reading it now, at the table, in silence. You are reading your copy too. Nobody has said anything yet. This will continue for another 20 minutes. You banned PowerPoint at Amazon because you decided that presentations let people perform clarity rather than demonstrate it. A slide deck can make a mediocre idea look confident. A written document cannot. If the thinking is fuzzy, the document is fuzzy, and everyone in the room knows it by the time they finish reading, which is a better starting position for a meeting than 30 minutes of nodding along to something that sounded convincing but wasn't. The silence also does something else. In a traditional meeting, whoever presents controls the room. They set the pace. They decide what to emphasize. They frame every question. In your meeting, everyone reads simultaneously. Everyone finishes at roughly the same time. The discussion starts from equal information. The presenter no longer controls the frame. You do, because the silence was your idea. 11:30 a.m. The decision. You are back to being yourself now, whoever that is. Something is waiting. It has been waiting for 3 weeks. It arrived at your desk because everyone below you already made their recommendation, and the recommendations disagreed, and nobody below you was authorized to resolve the disagreement, so it climbed. These are the decisions that reach the top. Not the hard ones, which were resolved weeks ago, but the residue. The ones where every smart person in the building looked at the same evidence and arrived at different conclusions. You have 7 minutes before the next block starts. You make the call. Here is what you are actually doing in those 7 minutes. You are not analyzing. The analysis was done by other people over the preceding 3 weeks. You are not deliberating. You have been deliberating since the brief this morning. You are resolving. You are the mechanism by which an organization that cannot agree with itself produces a single direction. 1 p.m. The lunch that is also a meeting. You have not had a meal with no agenda since you cannot remember when. Today is lunch with an investor who needs to feel heard before the quarterly report. You are not here because you want to be. You are here because not being here would cost more than being here. The relationship is an asset. Assets depreciate without maintenance. This lunch is maintenance. You order something. You do not remember what. The conversation is warm. You ask about his family. He asks about yours. Neither of you is primarily thinking about the other's family. Somewhere in the middle of the meal, you say something that is both true and useful to him, and he says something that is both true and useful to you. And for approximately 90 seconds, the lunch becomes a genuine exchange between two people who find each other interesting. Then it becomes maintenance again. You finish, you pay, you schedule the next one. On the drive back, your assistant sends you the afternoon brief. The maintenance calls start at 2:30. There are 6 of them. 3 p.m. The 6 calls. You are on the phone. You have been on the phone for an hour. You will be on the phone for another hour. Not decisions, not strategy, maintenance. The senator whose committee oversees something that matters. The journalist whose story runs Friday regardless of whether you cooperate. The board member with a concern that does not rise to the level of a formal agenda item, but will if this call does not happen. These calls are not optional. They are the cost of operating at this scale. Nobody on any of these calls would describe the conversation as transactional. Every single one of them is transactional. Here is the thing that nobody in the productivity content world says plainly. Every system is scar tissue. The billionaire tried something, it cost him, and he built a structure to prevent it from costing him again. The systems look like genius from outside. From inside, they are a map of all the ways the day tried to take itself away from him. The day was always the real resource, not the money. 10 p.m. The inversion. You are Warren Buffett again. You are playing bridge. Not occasionally, most evenings. Sometimes with Bill Gates, online, in games that last an hour or two. Sometimes with strangers who do not know who they are playing with. You go to bed at 10:45. You wake naturally, without an alarm. You have not used an alarm in decades. You consider sleep non-negotiable in a way that your peers frequently do not. Musk at 10 p.m. is still working. He is sleeping under his desk at the factory, or at the office, or on the floor of whatever building contains the most urgent problem. He has been awake since 5:30. He will be awake until at least 1 a.m. He is the most productive person in the room in almost any room he enters, and his day belongs to everyone in it but him. You wake up tomorrow worth $150 billion. By 7:30, your schedule is built by other people, from other people's requests. By 11:30, you are resolving disagreements that climbed to you, because nobody below you was authorized to end them. By 3 o'clock, you are on the 6th maintenance call of the afternoon, half present, thinking about a supply chain problem you did not have time to solve this morning. The money is real. The freedom is a story you tell yourself between the blocks. You have more money than you can spend. What you are always running out of is time to think. That problem does not get easier when the money gets bigger. It gets harder. And the next video on this channel is about what happens when someone with this day suddenly has nothing to fill it with. I break down how these things actually work, not how the productivity books describe them. See you in the next one.